How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video on this channel. Of course, this video came out about a day later than it did because I was having issues with DaVinci, but I guess it was a little blessing in disguise because it forced me to upgrade it, and actually the new upgrade looks really nice. But anyways, today we're going to be doing a mid-year review of F1 2022 and see if you guys want to keep it on your Christmas list or if you want to buy it with your Steam gift cards, Xbox gift cards, or PlayStation gift cards. So first, I'm just gonna kind of go compared to last year. I mean, really compared to last year, except for the cars and the way they look and the way they feel, which I'll talk about in a little bit. The game isn't really that much different. I mean, yeah, we have this new game mode now, Elimination, that I'm playing right now. But other than that, my team is really pretty much the same. I mean, there's not really much they added to it. Of course, there's no story mode, but that didn't really affect me. I didn't play story mode at all. Wasn't really the biggest fan of it. But other than that, it's not a really different game. And I think this is the last game Codemasters is making. Unless this is the first game that Codemasters didn't make. I can't remember. All I know is when EA bought Codemasters, there was still a couple more games that they were making. Or they might just keep making them. I have no idea. But I think I heard that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, I mean, really, there's not much different than last year except for the cars. I really hope in the next game they improve the actual career modes and you can kind of start as a Formula 2 or even Formula 3 driver, as now Formula 3 seems to be partnered with EA, at least that's semi-evident in the manager game. But now I'm going to be talking about the cars. And of course, I seem to see some people hate them, some people love them. I seem to be kind of a little bit on the fence on them. There are times where I'm content with them, and there are times where I absolutely hate the way the cars feel. I mean, it's definitely hard to get a good feeling for the car, but this has also been the same throughout, at least my time playing Formula 1 with a wheel. This is probably due to the fact that, the game hasn't really decided if it wants to be an arcade game or a simulator. By arcade, I mean Forza, and simulator, of course, rFactor, iRacing, games like that don't really run well on a controller, while Forza runs perfectly on a controller. And this game runs definitely, when I played a controller, which was way back in 2020, I was able to, I rarely spun out. I always had great feeling of when I was going to, when I was on the edge, just because of the vibrating motors in the controller. While in F1 21, when I did start or F1 2021, when I did start racing with a wheel, and F1 2022 now, it's a little bit difficult to feel the cars, especially in this game. Especially early on in the game, you had no idea when the car was going to completely lose the rear sometimes. They've definitely fixed it a lot now. I mean, the cars are a lot better than what they were, in my opinion. And that's helped a lot, and I've noticed it a lot, and I've been getting faster. But the cars are, in my opinion, I mean, from the research I've done, it sounds, at least some people say that some drivers say this feels like what a Formula 1 car would be like, while others say this is you lose the rear end way too much than what an actual Formula car would. And I feel like it's the latter, just because these cars are heavier, lower, and shouldn't be losing their rear as much. But I'm no physicist, so that's just my opinion. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the tracks. And this also kind of ties in with the cars and the feeling. Some of the tracks are 3D scanned, the reason some of them are and aren't is because it takes, I think, roughly a year to 3D scan a track and actually put it into the game. And obviously they can't do that with every single track. But I'm pretty sure Australia, the new set out for Australia is 3D scanned. And for me, I personally like this new Australia. So I'm going to have to say that the 3D scan tracks help a lot in terms of feeling the car. And I think that's also why it feels so nice on iRacing, which can do 3D scan tracks. But one thing I don't like is they add sausage curbs that don't actually exist. At least when I see Formula One cars racing on them. For one instance, Austin. I mean, there's parts of Austin that have sausage curbs in the game that when I looked on TV had zero there. And I don't know why they put so many sausage curbs in the game, especially in Spain. I mean, Spain is a horrendous track, in my opinion, solely because of the sausage curbs that are right at the edge of certain corners and that prevent you from using the full track limit. Like they're not in positions where they're out of reach when you're within the white lines. So that's just really annoying, in my opinion. And now, time for the final conclusion. My final conclusion is, it's okay. It's not as bad as it was, but it's not the greatest Formula One game that I've played. This could be because I don't have the greatest experience with the cars. I know some people like it, some people don't. If you had the money, if F1 was the only thing you were to get, I don't think I would choose it. But it is a very fun game at times. At least League Racing, I did have fun when I was not banned on the PSGL League. But overall, it's not bad, not good. If you had the money to blow, you can buy it. But personally, if it ruined me a little bit to buy this game, I wouldn't buy it. And that's really all I have to say. If you guys want a more in-depth review, like I'm IGN, please let me know down in the comments. I just wanted to do a quick overall roundup mid-year, since there are a lot of more in-depth reviews, but at the beginning of the year, and now the game's changed quite a bit in terms of car-wise. So that's why I just want to keep it short and sweet with you guys. Like, subscribe, let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.